you guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing this smoky sultry eye makeup look using the Danessa Myricks Colorfix Sticks. I'm starting off with the skin prep. Per usual, we're using Miss Hailey Bieber's Rhode. I'm using the glazing milk followed by the berry buttercream. I use these products because they're trending. I use these because they've worked really well for all the foundations I have, all the tints I have in my collection. It doesn't matter if they're water-based or silicone-based, and surprisingly this cream works with all of them, and it does not matter if it's hot or cold outside, it just survives, which surprises me every single time I use it. I topped it all with the Rhode glazing mist and then followed that with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Filter Glowy Base. I used the shade number 3 for a little bit of glow, a little bit of color, and then I just blended that out. I do like to blend it with my hands, but today, for the aesthetics, we're using a brush to seem fancy, The brush that I'm using here is the Say duo-ended brush. I really have been enjoying this for the base layer or just foundation in general. It doesn't shed at all, so if you guys haven't given it a chance, try that out. The next product is our foundation. I'm using the House Labs foundation in the shade 145. Let me know if you guys have been enjoying it, because I have. I just take 2 pumps and then put that all over my sponge and then start packing that on. I like to use it all over the face, and then whatever's left on the sponge, I am going to use that on my nose. I don't take extra product for it. The reason why I do that is because I wear glasses, sometimes contacts, and I do not want to peel or get that on. For concealer, we're using the Tower 28 Serum one, and again, following the same pattern as our foundation, we're taking it on the back of our hand and not swiping it under eye. I typically tell my clients too, as a Sephora employee, and something I've experienced, that the more you put under your eye, the more creasing you're going to experience. There's no point in keeping it for a little while under eye or applying too much. Just apply as much as it's required. There's no point in putting a lot, and the more you will see it settle into the fine lines. Here's where you can see the difference. This is what I meant, that don't put too much. You want to build the coverage, you can build the coverage. And now I'm using the Kosas translucent powder in candy pink for the brightening effect. It is not as pink as it appears in the jar, but I do like the texture of it. I like how it brightens my under eye and it does not make it look cakey. And yeah, this does not settle into the fine lines either. That's the difference. That's for you to see. I'm using the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer in the shade medium for the bronzer. I, for some reason, have not been enjoying contour sticks lately. I do like bronze looks, don't get me wrong here, but I feel like this one is just subtle and glowy enough for me to be bronzed and look bronzed without looking muddy, without looking extremely contoured. And yes, I have caught the blush blindness bug, and this is just the beginning of it. I'm using the new Rhode Pocket Blush in the shade Tan Line. It is kind of a mix of Toasted Teddy and Sleepy Girl, to be honest, with a little bit of pink and peach in it. I have been enjoying it, and I do see how seamlessly it blends into the bronzer we used previously, which makes it a staple. It's resting on my desk, and I just use it for the lip and on the cheek. I like to pack it on the Makeup by Mario F4 brush, the thicker side, because that just blends it more seamlessly and I do not have to put in a lot of work. This is how it looks on one side. I top it off with the Dior Glow Maximizer in the shade Rosy, if I'm not mistaken. I use this mainly because I feel like it adds another layer of rosy blush. Not that I need it, but no one's gonna say that. But it also works as a highlighter. I like to top it off with the MAC Extra Dimension blush in the shade Dainty. It's like setting your makeup with powder, but instead of using powder blush, you're using something with a little bit of something in it, like a little bit of sparkle. And this just sets it all for me. My skin is glowing. It looks greasy without being greasy. You know what the girlies are doing these days. And here's the start of the show. We're using the new Danessa Myricks Colorfix Sticks. I'm going to start off by swatching number 1, and at this point my camera did not pick it. Great, that's how blinding they are. I guess it proved the point. And this color is called Mystic Taupe. The second one that we have here is Duo number 3. The name I have completely forgotten, and I even forgot that I'm supposed to show you the foils before jumping onto another color. This one is number 5. This one is more rosy. It has purple specks in it. And then the last one, but not the least, is my favorite. It's number 6. These are all of them swatched, but today we're using the Duo number 1. This is more like close up. The camera's not doing justice, but I did, take a video in the store for you to see. The one on the bottom with the almost black metallic is what we're going to use. We're starting off with the Makeup by Mario Master Matte eyeshadow palette, and I'm using the Cool Tone Bronzy Transition shade first. So here's my trick. When I'm doing something that has silver specks in it or purple specks in it, I like to do a halo spotlight effect. And so what I do is I start off with a transition base layer. Once I start seeing the shape and dimension, like for now we're using the second medium shade to create that dimension. Once I have done that and achieved that, I will start doing that same process for the inner corner. To achieve something similar like this look, you have to have a variation of eyeshadow brushes, and let's say you don't. Make sure you have 3 detailing brushes. One is like the fluffy, denser brush that you base your transition shade with. The second can be as dense but a little more defined for the medium shade. Here you're seeing that I'm using the same brush for the inner corner as well, but I have not picked up as much as I did for the outer corner for the eyeshadows. Then I'm going in with a deeper shade in the same shade range just to add that dimension, like light, medium, dark. And then like in the very end you will see me use a little bit of black just to add some more depth to it. Remember, for the eyeshadows you want to follow it like as if you're painting, like as if you're coloring. To blend all the layers together, I'm using the metallics first on the outer side and leaving the center free for us to use the foils. This will just create the perfect blend. If you've never done spotlight effect, the reason why we leave the center free is because we want to draw the light there by using a light eyeshadow color. For me, I'm using the foil eyeshadow, but before I do that, I'm also blending the layers together, which is not picking extra eyeshadow but going back in with our detailer brush. Now that everything is blended, you're going to put the foil eyeshadow, and you can go as high as your brow bone if you feel like it. This case, I love the color Mystic Taupe and the foil eyeshadow to go with because it does have some purple specks in it. This is where my eyeshadow is done, and I'm going to top it off with an eyeliner and mascara. For mascara, I am going to use I believe the Charlotte Tilbury mascara, and that mascara for me is the one that does not peel if I'm wearing glittery eyeshadow. Often I feel like my mascara just starts falling on my face, and this one just doesn't do that, and I've been enjoying it. I topped it off with the eyelash. And now for the lip combo, we're using the Anastasia Deep Taupe Lip Liner with the Rhode Toasted Teddy Blush. And no, I'm not going to swipe it. I'm going to take my finger and apply that like as if we're applying lip blush. And that's the reason why I've been enjoying this combo lately. And I top it off with the Lemontini Lip Peptide Treatment. And I promise you, if you guys have not tried this, please add it to your cart. I'm 100% sure you will empty it just by eating it, because I've been doing the same. I topped it out with the Charlotte Tilbury Setting Mist, and here we are. We're done with our final look. If you guys enjoyed it, leave it in the comment down below, and do give Danessa eyeshadows a try. If you do, leave it in the comments down below and let me know how you liked it. As always, thank you for supporting me, and thank you for watching my videos till the end. If you made it this far, thank you so much for supporting me. I'll see you in the next video.